It is wonderful to be with each and every one of you today. This is a glorious moment as we can learn that each and every moment is truly glorious. And what makes this a glorious moment? Well, we're alive. I'm with you, you're with me, we're together, and we are part of this moment. You are part of this moment. In fact, you are the moment. This is who you are. You're the moment. And I join you in being one with you in that moment that we're in. This is it, folks. We don't need another thing but this when we realize what is it we want to experience in life? What do you really want to experience? And when we think about that, we look out in the world and we could want to experience a little less snow, a little more warmth, a little more this, a little more that. And we want, right? We're human. I'm not asking you to change your human status and not check off that human box that we are. I'm not asking that. But I am saying, what do you want to experience? Not what do you want? What do you want to experience? And when you look out into the world to say, world, please bring me what I want to experience, then I leave you with this thought. Good luck. Good luck. And how's it been working out so far? So I have something else to share with you, something that, all the greats have been talking about. Jesus is talking about it. Buddha, he said it's happiness is the path. I say happiness is the way. There is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. That is it. And we don't understand that because we don't understand what our inner being is, that we are experiencing life through being within ourselves. In fact, the song, the poem, The Royal Path, I forgot the name, uh, there was a comment there about being. We're so into doing and having. We're having a meeting here where I'm speaking. That's something we call doing. I'm doing something with you, right? But doing and having isn't the answer to really experiencing life. There's really one surefire way to have a beautiful life, and that's being, being, beingness. I have news for you all. You've asked me to come and share how to be happy, and I will share the happiness decision with you in a few minutes. But I have really good news for you. There's no way to be happy. There is no way. If you want to be happy, if you want to be happy and you hold that thought, as long as you hold that thought, you're never going to be happy. There's only one way if you really want to be happy. And that's not want to be happy because that's just being a wannabe. Being happy is the only way. I became happy in 1990, Christmas Eve, December 24th. And I realized that was a state of being happy, even though it was an insignificant moment. I felt good. Had no reason, which was the most important part of my happiness, no reason at all to be happy. I wasn't drinking. Christmas Eve, I wasn't drinking. I was driving. Uh, and I needed gas. And this feeling came over me. And I realized this is what I'm looking for because I did some work that year and tried to figure out what was the most important thing in my life. And it became happiness. And it shocked and surprised me. And then I said, how do I do that? And I realized, don't ignore it when it shows up. And then take it and become it, be it. Being happy is the answer. And then that particular day, only a few minutes later, I stopped for gas and had a wonderful connection and experience with a person who was filling up my gas tank and, washed my windows, filled up my gas. And I felt I had to acknowledge him, and I didn't. And I drove away thinking, I'm not going to just give him $1 for washing my windows. I didn't even care about washing my windows, but I went back, went inside, and I told him he had just greeted me, filled up my car, washed my windows, and I really appreciated what an incredibly positive person he was, and that he was truly making a difference for me and for everyone that encounters him. So I gave him $20. That's a pretty good tip for filling up my car and washing my windows. But he thanked me for the money, and I thought I was crazy giving him that kind of money, but I really felt moved by this man, and he really appreciated my sharing my thoughts with him. So as I stepped out of that small building that night and reflecting back 34 years, almost 34 years, I realized had I not shared that happiness with someone else, I may not have it today. So that's the other secret, is not just being happy, but sharing it with everyone. Because happiness and kindness are brothers and sisters. They go together. You can't separate them. You may come into the circle with happiness and you'll find kindness, or you might do some kindness and find within you that happiness. But whatever it is, it's there. The other thing I could share with you is in our Happy You, we've done a lot of work with inner peace. Inner peace, and inner peace is such an interesting thing. Yes, we all do want happiness for sure, but you know what we really want? We want everyone to stop driving us crazy, and we want inner peace. Well, I have news for you there too. Uh, you can't have world peace, and you can't stop everyone from doing what they do, but you can stop yourself from driving yourself crazy with inner peace. It's very simple. It's like a little switch, you learn how to turn a light on, you learn how to get on a Zoom call. We learn things, right? Well, you can learn inner peace, and I needed to. Life is, I don't know about the rest of you. I really don't. But here I am, I'm running the Happiness Club for many years, and I'm going to tell you, life is brutally tough and yet beautiful at the same time. And the difference is how you're going to handle it. And that's all it is it's not about what happens. It's about how you're going to handle what happens. And it's not happening to you. I'm going to share another crazy idea with you. It's happening for you. I don't care what it is. I don't even care if it's a heart attack. It's happening for you because it's waking you up to learn something you didn't want to bother learning before. It's almost like God can tap you on the shoulder and say, I know you don't want to listen to this, and I know you don't want to learn this, but here's something to deal with today. And then boom, we call it a problem. Well, we could call it a problem. We could call it a challenge. I've found I call it a gift. And in that gift, I don't always know why it's a gift or why I got it, but I want to learn, because to me, it's never about failing. It's about learning. This is what we're here for. We're here to learn. We could learn the fun, happy, easy way. We could learn the hard way. It's up to us. But there are always going to be what we call, quote unquote, problems. And don't fall into the trap of becoming part of the problem. In fact, in the song, Don't Worry, Be Happy, he says, when when you create a problem, you've created two of them, and that's exactly right. You have the problem, and then you have your unhappiness, which is a worse problem. Get rid of your unhappiness. You got rid of half the problems in your life, and use the unhappiness to be happy and to recognize and deal with the problem. That's all it is. That's all it's about, and it's all it's ever going to be about. But life is not about dealing with problems. They're there. But life is about what do you want to experience? And I don't want to experience anything. I'm experiencing everything that I enjoy. For example, I am experiencing the love and perfection of each and every one of you. You know what that means to me? It means that everything is perfect, including what I'm speaking to you about, because I don't really care what you do with it. Now, I didn't say I don't love you and I care about you. Yeah, I do, but I don't want to control your thoughts. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to the words that I share with you. It's important to understand what you're thinking and to implant the new ideas that you could use in your mind to free yourself of yourself. Once we are freed of ourselves, we're really free. It's our egos that imprison us, not what other people are saying, because our egos are saying, oh, those people over there. No, there is no those people over there. We're all in this together. There's only, a round ball only has one side. All of it is part of the whole. There is no sides. So um, the sooner we start realizing that life is incredible because we say it is, then life starts responding to us and allowing us to experience the things we really want. And when we want them for others, not wanting, of a desire or I won't be happy until, no, not that kind of want, but just the free flowing, the letting go. In my life, what I have found is I've let go, which is important. I've accepted, which is one stage of development, and I'm beyond that now. I'm at surrender. Whatever happens, I surrender to. Now you may think surrender. What is that? Is that the white flag? No, it's not the white flag. It doesn't mean I give up. It means something very different. It means that I've joined a greater force. God, the universe, that's my team. You want to be on that team? You can be. You are a part of the team. Don't drop out. Let go. Let go and let the universe run the show. It's good at it. It's better than you. It's better than me. I found that out. Happiness is an incredible state of being, and we can each have it. We can have it for the rest of our life. And by the way, how long have we got? I know people aren't supposed to talk about death. I know that. But I have sad news for all of you. I'm gonna die. And so are you, by the way. But the really good news here is, okay, knowing that, what are you going to do with the rest of that time we have? I know what I've been doing. Past 34 years I've been happy, and boy, that has been great. Instead of allowing my problems to make me unhappy, I use my happiness to solve my problems. Because without happiness, you're in no state of mind to solve anything or deal with anything. You don't want to. You don't like it. You don't like it. You wish you didn't have it. Your mind starts making you think that poor me, why me? And you feel sorry for yourself about things. We don't let go of things. When I say this moment is wonderful, all you have to do is let go of everything else in the past and the future and be here now. Being here now is really the answer. Join me in being here now. And then you will have happiness, because happiness only exists in now. It can't be anywhere. It's almost like you can't see TV until you turn it on. Well, turn yourself on and join in what is the greatest state of being that has been created for mankind. This is this is a gift that we don't choose to take. When we say, yeah, I want to be happy, but this made me unhappy, you know what you're really saying? You're really saying, this took away my happiness, and until that changes, I can't be happy. Well, here's news for you and for all of us. Happiness is important because happiness is power, and then we give it away. Don't let something that you don't like or think you don't like take your happiness away, because what you're saying is, I'm unhappy because I'm not happy. But the unhappiness is not based on out there and what someone else did or what happened. It's based on the fact that you gave it away. You no longer decided to be happy. You just let it go. I know this may sound very simplistic, and it is very, very, very simple. It's not easy. It's taken us a lifetime to get to this point, and some of us are not as happy as we want to be or can be or think we would like to be. And so some years ago, I came up with the happiness decision. I'll read it to you, and it's a thought for you to engage in. And after I say the word I, you can think your own name here, like uh, I, Joanne Dunsing, or anything, or whatever your name is. I do solemnly decide to adopt the happiness decision by being happy now. Rather than react to my problems, I will use happiness to respond to them, forsaking all negative thought. Regardless of circumstances, in all ways, I will choose happiness for the rest of my life. And you could sign that document, put it on your refrigerator or something, and stick to it. It's like getting married. You realize what the rules are, and you stick to them. They're your rules. Don't make life give you the experience that you're looking for. It won't, and it never will. Life is not made to make you happy. That's your choice and your work. There is nothing else about happiness that is more important than that one fact, that it's up to you. And I'll leave you with one other thought. The thought is, I told you you can't be happy. Being happy is the only answer, and the decision can help you. But I do want to leave you with a thought that you may not want to hear when I tell you what it is, but I'm going to tell you anyway, right? Because I don't care what you think. I care about you, and I love you, and I want the best for you. And it's up to you to figure out what the best is for you, not up to me. And that is, I'm going to teach you in the next few seconds how to be unhappy. I hope you're all ready. You're sitting down, so that's good. All right, so how to be unhappy. If you really want to learn how to be happy, here's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to do it. And once you learn how to do it, you'll never have to be unhappy for the rest of your life. And you'll know what triggers you to be unhappy. You ready? To be unhappy requires you to be judgmental. That's all it takes. Judge someone, judge something. You're getting a divorce. Make a judgment about that, and you're unhappy. The doctor says, we have to put you in a hospital. You're having a heart attack. Judge that, and you're unhappy. Don't judge it, and you're free. And the judgment part of it is so simple, because the judgment is the trigger to inner peace. And now you have the secret. Now you have the secret of happiness. You have the secret of unhappiness. You have the secret of life. It's all here in this moment, and we're in this moment together. And I have news for you. You always will. When they say you can't take it with you? You could take happiness with you, I'm sure, wherever you go, and beyond. That's my feeling. And I'm going to close with this. I can't thank each and every one of you enough. And the reason for that is because gratitude, appreciation spills out into the love I have for you, together with happiness. Gratitude is 97% of happiness. So you can't be unhappy and grateful for something at the same time. So even when you have, let's say, a health issue that has come on and it's taking all of your thought process, allow yourself to uh, think of something you're grateful for, and now you've changed focus. And by the way, I will close with this last thought. Focus is the real word for happiness. Over the years, a lot of people say, oh, I don't like that word happiness. Okay, but it's what we're focusing on. So, um, you know, uh, when we change our focus, we change our lives. So when we focus on happiness, we've already stepped into that different world. And, Joanne Dunsing, who's on with us today, is a hypnotist. And that's what hypnotism is about learning to focus on what it is you want rather than focus on what you don't want. And so when we focus on the things that are powerful, like happiness, we not only change our world for the better, we change the entire world for the better. And that's what all of you are doing on this Zoom conference. So I appreciate my sister, Reverend Sonia, for what she's doing in the world and in her life. And I will say that I do love myself, and it's only when we love ourselves that we can love others. In fact, I love everyone, and that eliminates all fear and desire, and I appreciate everyone, and I can enjoy every moment that comes along. And I don't judge it, because judging it will just make me unhappy. Is that rational? Is that the rational way to live? I leave that thought up to you. I love you. I appreciate you. And your happiness means the world to me. Thank you very much for having me.
If you like this video, please like us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. Thank you.